Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, so Michelob beer. And I'm not talking about the drinking beer. Bear, yeah. So I don't know why she did what she did. And I'm sure she did it to other people. The thing is, no one's holding her accountable. No one is really holding her accountable. So this is why she's able to do what she's doing. The sad part is she's in safety. She's in safety. A spot that we have to. She's a safety manager. We have to, as drivers, we have to go through her. Go through her, if we're returning or something. The thing is, she's in a position where we just can't skip through. She's a part of safety. The thing, she's a part of safety, and she's ruining people's lives, livelihood. I don't understand. Like, I keep saying I don't understand. Maybe I don't want to understand. Like, there's no consequences for this chick or any of them. No consequences for them. My story has a whole starting point. I don't know if she did what she did because of because I decided to go to a different terminal. I think it was way before that. Her and I'm gonna call this dude Muddy. Muddy, that's what I'm gonna call him. Her and Muddy. It's weird because the day that Muddy was logging something into making some type of account or whatever he was doing, that morning that he was doing something on the computer. Go ahead, walk over there and I'ma come. Get the those turtle things, 2 of them, or they should have the gummy things that I like.
Fine.
And the cheese doodles. That's it. I'm coming. Yeah. I'm a snacker. Anyway, Muddy. Me and 2 of the other drivers we were just basically, we were all drivers with our CDL. We came into the company. We had to do a refresher course. Whatever he did that morning, I can't remember what he was doing. But whatever happened that morning, my email was hacked. The time that it was hacked, I was in that class. We were all finishing up like at the end of the class, like our paperwork and stuff like that. Whatever he was doing, and I can't say it was him. I legitimately think it was him, but I could be wrong. My email was hacked not just once, it was hacked twice. The person went into my email, changed the password, and not that long afterward, went in again and changed the password again. Locked me out of my email. First, they hacked my government phone. I don't know who did that. I think it was at that the other store, the store that I had left to go back to driving school buses. But I could be wrong about that too. Um, yeah. Graceland. Graceland. God is gonna get Graceland. Graceland is crazy. That mug is crazy too. Yeah. Graceland is she's a whole different subject. That mug is crazy. Anyway, Muddy. Muddy Michelob beer. Lizard, all of them. And Kwee, the planet needs to know that Kwee is not her friend and is never on her side. Kwee is a driver. She's a school bus driver, too. These people are dirty and messy, all of them. Dirty and messy. I wish people understood what we went through as drivers. Some of us. And it's not that we love our job. We love to keep people. It's all about safety. Some of these people are in positions that they shouldn't be in. Like Michelob Beer. She should never be in safety. Her mind is not safety. Why would you do that to a person? I drove that bus for months after they downgraded my license. Is that safety? No. Nah. Maybe Michelob, Beer, Lizard, all of them thought, an accident. Wait, let's see if an accident. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But good thing is I drove that bus through the summer and stuff like that. No accidents. Was it by coincidence? Nah. That I didn't get in trouble or accident. I think God saw everything and me not knowing what was going on behind lines kept me safe in the safety zone. Because it could have been bad. If I would have got pulled over, it would have been a bad thing. There's a chance I could have been arrested. Been arrested for, look at that light on. I need a new sensor, a tire sensor. Yeah. Gotta get money for that. Gotta get money for everything, right? Anyway. I'm sick. I'm sitting out here waiting for my son to come back out of the other store. And I just asked him to get me some, what everybody would consider junk food. It's not junk food per se. It's comfort food, comfort snacks. I know I gotta stop eating those things because I gotta lose weight, a lot of weight. I need to go on live or something, or chop down a whole bunch of videos to tell about this situation that happened. CDL drivers go through some stuff, especially, every job somebody have, whether it's CDL A or CDL B. I be watching videos about them truck drivers. They be going through some stuff too. CDL B drivers, school bus drivers. People have no clue. I got pictures of this mug. There was actually a van that I drove. I was sort of kind of forced to drive. I realized that one of the tires was a recap tire. That mug was in the front. A recap tire should never be in the front of a school bus. Recaps are only in the back. A recap tire. And then I had to really, what can I call this character? I don't know. He's a guy. If anybody know me or remember me, they'll know who I'm talking about. This dude argued with me. He was upset talking about I'm giving them trouble. And that was one thing too. Because I was vocally open about not driving those buses. Those unsafe buses. Tires that have gashes in it. Slashes and gashes. One false move. I actually didn't realize that one morning driving the bus, going to a stop. And I mean, sometimes when you drive these buses, they're so raggedy, they're not stabilized. I don't know. But later on, good thing they have double tires in the back. Because when I park the bus and I'm walking around it doing my post trip, one of the back tires looked funny. And I went and checked. Man, the outer tire was flat. It was flat. What? Oh my God. The back tire was flat. I was like, what? Good thing it's those tires, they're double in the back. So them 3 tires that were in the back, along with the flat tire, kept me afloat while driving that bus. But and besides the tires and stuff, you got lights on in the buses. You got things ringing and binging and the training that we get, we're supposed to go by. Those people, that training should be kicked out the window. Most of it go out the window anyway when you finally start driving. What they teach you is what they don't follow by. It's supposed to be about safety, but yeah, right. It's nothing safe. Someone told me when I was driving the motor coach buses, well, they told my family member, they told somebody that because I was always arguing about certain things on the bus, broken stuff on that motor coach bus that needed to be fixed. And the dispatcher told someone that I cared too much about the bus. I'm like, what? I don't care too much about the bus. It was supposed to be about safety. What is people doing back there? I'm not moving. I need to take my foot off of the brake. That's probably what they're looking at. These things are supposed to be all about safety. It's never about safety with these people. It's all about money. Money. You can't even be safe doing your job. It's all about money. It's crazy. And then you have these SEOs and CEOs. They sit high in these chairs and stuff, making their money. Everybody getting paid. And the bus drivers, the ones who really care about doing the job right, we get screwed. We get screwed. We're trying to be safe and stuff like that. The higher ups, they're sitting on their loft, on their high chair. They don't care about, some of them don't even know what goes on or what's going on. Some of them started off as bus drivers years ago, but they don't care. They're getting paid. They're getting paid. Everybody getting paid. They don't care about what's going on at these companies. I have no clue. They don't care. They don't care, and it's sad. All they want to know is about revenue. How much revenue? That's why bus drivers, they always say, oh, why is there a lack of bus drivers, school bus drivers? Because they're tired of being beat on by the inside people. He just as bad as, dang, dude, you don't even want to put the cart back. Come on now, look at this. You don't want to come on, make it, that is crazy. Wow. Because wow. Yo, this guy, the same dude that the carts are in front of his car. The thing is 2 cars down, and he left the cart right there. This is why we get dinged up and banged up and stuff. He said, why is that crazy? Laughing, it's no joke. Why can't these people be accountable? They should start making these people accountable of the stuff that they do. Nobody's really accountable. It's what am I talking about? Sitting at the grocery store trying to make these people accountable, but he's like, why? Take the car. It's like 1, 2, 3, 3 cars over from where his car was. The bin thing. Put it there. Anyway, what am I talking about? I'm all up in somebody's business. These people gonna get me. Anyway, so, wow, these, it's like, okay, nobody's decided to do anything. They looking at me. they looking at me weird, yo. Oh my goodness, they looking at me weird because I'm staring them down. Cause yo, they didn't move the cars. These other people, they didn't even move the car. They just they swerved around the thing. Wow, I need to go home. This is crazy. Anyway. I started talking about I'm in people business. That's probably what's going on with me. These people are always coming after me. It's sad. Sad. Anyway, what was I talking about? School bus. School bus driving. They're looking for drivers. Drivers that work there or don't come back know what it is, how it is. They disrespect school bus drivers all the time. The training that we get goes right out the window as soon as we get out there on our own and right behind the wheel. They said they don't be on your phones, but why are you don't want us to be on our phones, but you call us while we're driving, or you call the monitor while we're driving. That's crazy. Oh, look at this thing. Okay, anyway. We're right behind the wheel of the bus driving, and you're calling the monitor because you can't get the driver because of radios that's not working on the bus. The radios that may be working when you're on the lot stop working once you get outside of that lot. You know, the bus company that I work for is one of the, if anything, is the number one bus company all over. Where I was working, I didn't have no clue, too much of a clue that where I was working and the lot where I was working had a 1 star. 1 star. This is a multi-million dollar bus company that don't care about their drivers, that don't care about the safety of the kids, don't care about the safety of drivers, the kids, anybody. They get all that money. The buses are raggedy. The drivers slash safety people slash what I can call them dispatchers. They don't care. In the law of the school bus book, if something ain't right, you don't have to drive that bus. You're not supposed to drive it. But they force you to. You know what they do? They have so many people working. And mind you, they have a whole bunch of where I was working, they had a whole bunch of standby drivers sitting around or take the buses away from the ones that, so that you don't have to ask for another bus, to switch to another bus. Raggedy? What? These people were awful. It was never about safety. It's never about safety. These people are not safe. They're not safe-minded for anything. Again, people that's in safety should never be in safety. People that's in different positions should never be there. Lizard and them, they're in positions to harass people. I knew when I saw Lizard and them show up at the company, start working at the company where the part where I was, they came from one part of CT to where I was. All flags went up. And lo and behold, in a matter of a few weeks to a month, that's when all craziness broke out, especially with my license. It was intentionally done. It was an orchestrated bunch of craziness. Who cares? DMV don't care. DMV can care less. They said, oh, you were supposed to turn in your own paperwork. Okay, but if I'm making a switch to the company and these people have my paperwork, have all types of documents that I turned in, why couldn't they, what was the problem with them sending it in? And Michelob Beer kind of knew that. They waited until 60 days. That 60 days was up for my, so that I wasn't able to recover my school bus license. They thought they had me with the CDLB. I fought. I thought I was going to get everything back. I fought for myself with the help of God to get my license reinstated. To get my stuff back. I've been driving school buses I got my CDL 2005, and that chick, you know what? The thing is, good don't come to those who do bad. Just because she's getting away with this one, or even got away with many, I'm sure I'm not the only one that she's done this to, or they done this to. Just because they gotten away with it. And I'm sure after I left, somebody else became their victim. And many more will become their victim until they are out of that place. But who's going to take them out of that place? Not the CEO. Not the CEO. Nobody else. I call corporate. Today is November the what? Something. November the 3rd. 2nd. I still haven't heard back from anyone. I would like to put names out there of voicemails of people I have left messages on. Nope. And then I read the Better Business Bureau info about them. They are really awful. The company is like legitly an awful company. They are awful. I was so grateful and so happy that they allowed me to come back. This was a company that I got fired from when I first started driving school buses because of a parent. Me and the parent had some words. Maybe that was a problem too. That was a factor. All of my paperwork, it says that, hold on, so I'm gonna move. All of my paperwork that I've now saw, although I quit as a bus monitor, they don't have that in the paperwork. I bet you that. They got one once again terminated. Terminated, terminated, terminated. Why don't you have in there that she quit? That's something that they're not gonna do. But you know what? Alright. Anyway, I've been blabbing. My son is back in the car. Talk with you guys again. Alright. Stay chill. Later.